Reflection. Fear was one of my earliest companions. As a child, I often felt unsafe and unseen, my basic needs for love and security unmet. This constant sense of instability planted seeds of anxiety in my heart. I lived in survival mode, always bracing for the worst, and this fear began to shape how I viewed myself, others, and even God. I developed an anxious attachment to people, desperately clinging to relationships while fearing they would abandon me. My mind was a battlefield of what-ifs, consumed with the dread of being rejected or not being enough. These patterns followed me into adulthood, affecting friendships, romantic relationships, and even how I approached God. I wanted to trust others, but fear whispered lies that they would eventually leave, betray, or hurt me. I wanted to trust God, but fear told me He might not come through. So, I held on tightly, trying to control situations and outcomes to feel secure. Yet, the harder I tried to manage my fear, the more it controlled me. It wasn't until I encountered the truth of 2 Timothy 1:7 that I began to understand what God was offering me. Fear and anxiety were not from Him. Instead, He gave me His Spirit, which is filled with power, love, and self-discipline. I didn't have to remain a prisoner to fear because His peace was greater. Learning to surrender fear has been a journey. It means acknowledging the deep wounds of my childhood, inviting God into those broken places, and trusting Him to be my protector. It means leaning on His love instead of my own efforts to keep relationships intact. Slowly, as I choose to release my fears to Him, I feel His peace taking root where anxiety once ruled. The fear and anxiety that plagued my childhood no longer have the same hold on me. I'm learning to rest in God's love and trust His plans for my life. He is a faithful Father who sees my needs and meets them perfectly, in His timing and His way. Prayer of Surrender. Lord, You know the fear and anxiety that have shaped my heart and mind. I surrender these burdens to You today. Help me to trust in Your protection and provision, knowing that You are always with me. Replace my fear with Your power, love, and peace, and teach me to walk in freedom. Amen. Action step. Write down one fear that has been holding you back. Speak 2 Timothy 1:7 over it and pray for God to give you the courage to let go and trust Him in that area. Take a small step today to face that fear, trusting that God is with you.